Welcome back to the Lynn Miller Room in this edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. Final segment today. John Wittes has joined us. And, Coach, it's been a couple weeks since we last saw you, and it just seems like this team is getting your system down, little step by step, and had a few good games. Might not won them all, but a few good games since the last time we chatted.
Well, we're getting better every day, and that's the main thing. And we're not there yet, not close to being there yet, but – no, the thing that impresses me is how hard we play, and that will always give you a chance to win until you actually figure it all out. But with the execution part, offensively and defensively, but our guys are, they're showing some resilience. They're hungry. They all like each other, and they all feel that we have a pretty good basketball team, and winning is the most important thing, and that's important. And I think they're all bought in, and they know that we got a long way to go, but they're eager and willing to learn.
I like the fact that even on the stage of Rupp Arena that you played on many, many times and playing, they didn't back down. They wasn't intimidated.
No.
I mean, this is national champions. All you read about is this player's going to the NBA, this player's going to the NBA, and you took it to them.
No doubt about it. And what we did was we downplayed everything that's great about Kentucky and just paid attention to the personnel of who they are right now as a basketball team. And we felt that with our physicality and their youthfulness that we had a chance. And we threw everything at them but the kitchen sink. And, we had a great showing. But Kentucky being as good as they are, they responded and found a way to win. But I'm proud of my guys in that deal.
Now, as a coach, in the last, since the season started, now we do have a number of fouls per game. Now, is that – I know you probably don't like the fact that you commit that many fouls, but, if you're going to play that hard-nosed man-to-man defense, I guess there's some give and take to that.
Well, without a doubt, and we got to continue to get better at playing hard and guarding without fouling too. But that's where depth comes in. But we can't give anyone 41 free throws. You're not going to beat anybody at their place when they shoot 41 free throws and you only shoot 12, 13. So, no, we got to fix that. Some of that wasn't our fault, but, it is what it is. But I'm proud of our guys. Right now, sitting where we're sitting, I'm being so new, everybody's so new with each other. We're at a good place right now, I think.
I think right now you're also getting your rotation down. As you said, depth is going to be such an important part of this club, but also the fact that it is a different player almost every night that's stepping up and doing something.
Right.
As a coaching staff, it makes it hard, I guess, to kind of narrow down when you have players stepping up that say, "Hey, coach, I want more playing time. I want to do this for you."
Well, actually, that's a good thing for me because a lot of coaches, be in a situation where when you don't have anybody to sub and you go down that bench and it's like looking down Elm Street, nobody's there.
Looking at the trainer thinking,
exactly. But with us, we got something where we just got to continue to get our point guard situation figured out. You know what I'm saying? Devon's really our only true point guard. So we got to figure that situation out a little bit. But all in all, our depth has been the success of our team, and it's going to continue to be.
Last night you have to feel proud of your coaching staff. The situation that happened was a little wild, but your staff came out, they instructed the young man, and the young man did exactly what the staff wanted to do and came away with a big home win.
And that's all that matters. That's how you know when you got a good staff, when things stay status quo, when the head man's away. And I thought Dylan and BJ and Bo did a great job of sustaining and finding a way to win under these circumstances.
People don't realize Dylan has been a head coach before, and the fact that, it's – They say it's not that hard, but moving up a seat is pretty hard.
Oh, without a doubt. And not only that, it's like a substitute teacher. And your guys don't know how to respond. Are you going to get the same amount of effort? Are they going to give the assistant the same amount of effort that they give the head coach? So, it's kind of rocky at the beginning, but, Dylan knows what he's doing. And he, under those circumstances, he kept the troops and found a way to win, and that was the most important thing.
All this stuff now is a week away. It's gone now, and we head to Huntington, West Virginia on Wednesday night to take on Marshall University.
Yep, and it's going to be a tough task. It's somewhat of a rivalry, and it's going to be a high-octane game, and they've seen us play a little bit, and I'm sure they're back at the drawing board trying to figure it out, and we're doing the same. And it's going to be an exciting environment, and we're just going to go in there and do the same thing we've been doing with our style of play, and hopefully we can come out of there with some success.
You get a big home win against Norfolk State last night, and the fact that, you know, we haven't got a chance to talk before we went on the air here, but 35 minutes, maybe not they were playing hard, but not that Eagle hardness.
It wasn't a Sean Woods basketball team that night.
Yeah.
But that to be expected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the things that's been going on, but we got through it, and that's the sign of a good team. Everything's not going to be peachy all the time, and you're going to have some adversity, and it's all about how you handle it. And I thought our guys and our staff did a great job of doing that.
You're in the middle of a tough stretch, and Milton Chavis went in for that slam, and it just seemed like that was a turning point in the game. The fact that the crowd got into it a little bit more, your team got into it a little bit more, and I don't know if Chavis could have made that move last year.
Well, it's our style of play, and he's playing with a lot more confidence because he knows that I want him to go out and make plays. And he's doing so. He's got to continue to get better on the offensive glass, be a better defender. But right now, he doesn't know everything, but he's eager to learn, and he's hungry, and the main thing is he's having fun. And when you're having fun, you're going to get better.
We talked about defensively, and that man-to-man defense. You can see stretches where I know you have to be happy with the fact that you see your kids understand what you want.
Yeah, and then we just got to continue to get better at trapping the basketball, not letting the ball get out of the traps. And then our rotations were better, but when you let a guy out of the trap and he can see, it kind of causes trouble a little bit. So we got to continue to work on that. And we got to continue to guard better in transition, man-to-man. But it's coming. Rome wasn't built in a day. And, when you're not used to playing this style of play, it's kind of hard at the beginning. But, by God, once we get it, the potential is off the charts.
Yeah, that transition defense last night. But people don't realize, Norfolk State's a very good team. They're going to beat you to the hole sometimes.
Oh, no doubt about it. And that's a team that made to the NCAA tournament last year and got some key guys back. So they know what they're doing. We were without two starters last night. Angelo Warner's out with concussion, and Drew only played like a minute and a half or two.
Yeah, about 37 seconds, I think. So.
And so, for our team to really rally and find a way to win under all the things that's been going on is a tribute to our program.
Now you head over to Marshall on Wednesday. As you said, it is a big rival. They haven't been able to play us in their schedule until it opened up magically this year, and the fact that it's just a short drive. I know you want a lot of Eagle fans to make that short drive an hour down the road to Huntington.
No doubt about it, because Marshall's known for having good crowds, especially back in the day when they used to come over here. So we need all the Eagle fans to come back us like you did in New York and have more than that, because it's just a short drive away, to come support our guys, because we need every bit of it.
After Marshall coming up, you got some games, and, of course, you got the finals coming up. And I know as a coach, that's probably the most worrisome time, because you're trying to mix finals with practice, with games. But, as Jamie Gordon told us earlier in the show, they're student-athletes first.
No doubt about it. And school comes first, and that's the most important thing, and that's why they're here. So we got to be cautious on the time that we spend on the basketball court to give them enough time to be successful in the classroom. So it's a little nippy right now, but we'll figure it out, and our guys are working hard on both ends, and hopefully we can get out of here unscathed and get on with our season.
Wright State coming up on Saturday. That's Nutter Center is a tough place to play too.
No doubt about it. So that's another tough one that's going to be fairly close. 3-4 hour drive. So the thing is, we need to see blue and gold in the house. And as much blue and gold in the house as possible helps our guys out tremendously.
Of course, Coach, after you get the finals over, as a head coach, first year, new program, new city, new state, the 20-hour rule is, gone.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very important time for you and your staff, isn't it? The fact that you get a chance to work with these young men while they're here and not have the time limits.
No doubt about it. And we go back to the drawing board. We see what our weaknesses are. We got a lot more time to work on our weaknesses and then continue to sharpen the things that we're really good at. So it all works itself out. That's why college athletics is such a great deal. It always seems to work itself out at the opportune time, and we're going to take advantage of the time, no time limit, and get our guys to get better. So, we're working towards January, working towards conference time, and that's what this thing is all about. And our guys are responding real well, and just got to continue to get better.
Kind of different for you this year than the last couple of years, hasn't it? Because you actually got to play some home games in November and December.
Oh, no doubt about it. Going into your season that you're going to be 0 and whatever because you're playing at some of the toughest places in America to play. But, no, it's been refreshing to me and my staff, and we're taking full advantage of it, trying to beat the people that we, have a chance to beat, and then give the teams that we shouldn't beat or is not supposed to beat all that they want. And, that type of deal that can build confidence in our team, whether we win or lose, as long as we have a great showing like we did at Kentucky.
Of course, Morehead State at Marshall coming up on Wednesday, 7 o'clock tip-off, 6:45 airtime with Chuck Mraz here on the ESN. Also at Wright State coming up on Saturday. And, of course, you can hear all that action here on the Eagle Sports Network. If you had to work on something between now and the end of the year, what's the most important part?
Guarding the basketball, keeping it in front, transition defense, and then be more aggressive attacking the offensive boards.
Coach, I know it's been a trying week. Great to see you again. I know there are a lot of people that's going to, show their support to you. I think a lot of people have showed their support to you. I know you appreciate that.
No doubt about it. And, tough times don't last, but tough people do, and I consider myself tough in my program also.
Sean Woods, head coach of Morehead State men's basketball program. That's going to do it for this edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. For Bill Mayo, Jamie Gordon, Tom Hodges, and Sean Woods, I'm Jason Blanton. Until next time, so long, everybody.